Most of the time, viewers, we talk about daily developments about ongoing war in Amhara, Afar regions, and we don't discuss the overall picture a lot. So several viewers ask questions about the impact of this war, which party suffered the most, which party suffered the least. This type of questions which need a detailed analysis. So I thought of having a look at some very crucial questions. Questions like there are four main parties to this conflict, viewers: Amhara region, Tigray or TPLF, Ethiopian government, and Eritrea. Which party has suffered the most in this war so far, militarily and economically? And which party has suffered the least? Important question, viewers. Firstly, viewers, Amhara region, Amhara politicians, when this war began, their main target was to take control of Amhara, Volkait, Sagede, and Raya, western and southern Tigray. They are in control of western Tigray. Eritreans, ENDF, and Amhara forces are in Amhara, Volkait, Sagede. So in terms of territorial gains, in terms of their objectives for gaining territory, Amhara region has made gains. It's in control of western Tigray, but it has lost southern Tigray. Alamata, Koram have been retaken by Tigray Defense Force. Militarily and economically, Amhara region has not suffered much. But now when this war has entered Amhara region, now we are seeing economic and military losses suffered by Amhara region. Tens of thousands have been displaced in Amhara region, and heavy fighting is underway on Valdia front, on Debre Tabor front. So now Amhara forces are faced with military losses and economic losses, as well as thousands of people have been displaced. Infrastructure is being destroyed as well. Secondly, viewers, Eritreans. When Eritrea became part of this war, when it sided with Ethiopian government, it wanted to settle the score with Tigray. Eritrea and Tigray have fought wars in the past. Eritrea and Tigray were involved in border disputes as well, despite some decisions by some neutral bodies. Tigray government was not withdrawing its forces from Badme. Badme, Irob areas were disputed between Tigray and Eritrea. So Eritrea wanted to neutralize Tigray's military power. Eritrea saw Tigray as a threat. Eritreans are in control of Badme, Irob, and Eritreans did not suffer very heavy losses. Yes, they suffered losses like TDF suffered, like ENDF suffered, but it does not mean that Eritrea has militarily taken a serious hit in this war. Economically as well, the war has been fought mainly by Ethiopian government. We know Eritrea might have got some financial support from Ethiopian government as well. Its soldiers who are fighting in Tigray. So Eritrea has not suffered much militarily and economically in this war so far. Thirdly, viewers, Ethiopian government. Ethiopian government wanted to dislodge TPLF from power in Tigray. It wanted to weaken Tigray militarily and politically. What happened? TPLF is back in power in Tigray. TPLF has suffered losses economically. Tigray has suffered losses economically. Economic infrastructure in Tigray has been ravished. Tigray is dependent on aid more than ever. It cannot survive without humanitarian assistance from outside. Economically, Tigray has been destroyed. Militarily, Tigray Defense Force has come into existence. Tigray's government has made thousands of new recruitments. TDF has now its independent command structure. ENDF weapons are being used by TDF. TDF is building its weaponry now. Ethiopian government could not weaken Tigray militarily. Instead, in my view, militarily Tigray has become stronger than before. Ethiopian government has taken a serious hit both militarily and economically. Ethiopian National Defense Force has been destroyed. Thousands have been put in prisons, thousands have defected, and thousands have been killed and captured. So ENDF is in a state of disarray. Ethiopian government is trying to rebuild Ethiopian National Defense Force. Ethiopian economy has been shattered, viewers. Today, BBC published an article about worsening economic conditions in Ethiopia. Ethiopian economy is under serious stress. So, in my view, Eritrea has suffered the least in this war so far. They suffered some military losses. They are rebuilding their forces. They have regained control of disputed territories like Badme Irob. And Ethiopian government has suffered the most in this war so far. Its force, its army destroyed, its economy under serious stress.